Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are continuing our adventure with surviving as a trader here in space, as you can see. And of course, today is more about getting this ship mobile. So let's get started. We do need to get the girders on here, which we made 100 before. And then we'll just put the windows right over here to kind of close that out. So what did we use? We used these types of windows here. There we go. So hopefully that is airtight. I would hope that is the case, but it potentially won't be. So that could be an issue. We could make this a little bit more flatter. We'll take this out, the solar panel, and kind of place it here instead. So the solar panel can come out to here. Place it this way, and these technically only carry half the amount of solar charge, if any, that's what it's called. So it's not a significant amount. We do need to make more of these for sure if we want to collect more power from the sun. That's set. And only these things are sticking out, like the backbone, which is fine. That's how it was originally as well. So that's gonna get some of the sun. So that's nice. Let's get rid of this light so we don't have to waste any power if it does waste any power. And just for design purposes, we could kind of match it up with this solar panel. So we could do something like this, if anything. Kind of want to do slope and then that. Yeah, so that looks okay. We do need to do something on the top, but that should be okay. Get rid of this one once again. We'll just do the same exact thing. And I could probably use this one instead, but I'm gonna stick with the same design as I did with the other side. Right there. And from here, we could even slope it out. Or maybe not slope it out. Let's see. We can do a half block and then slope out this way. Yeah, we can do that. Just to cover the battery a little bit, just to give it some protection, although a half block is not much of protection. So that might not even work out okay. And then the rest of it could be the same half block situation out here as well. So I gotta not cover this one, mainly because the thrusters right here, and that's gonna go straight up and burn things down. And I realized I just finally have a nice empty port on top now, which is awesome. And I think we're running out of steel plates from this whole project, so that's a bad sign. So we definitely need to now shift to the next piece, and now let's kind of go to that other base that's looks like that's not on a planet, just looking at it from here. So it might be close to the atmosphere, so I hope it's not, because I don't want to try to wiggle my way out of the atmosphere. Although I could probably and should put a parachute hatch in here. All right, so that adds a little bit more look to the top there. Definitely that's not enough for retrieving the sun. So we definitely need to put more stuff elsewhere. So we don't have much solar cells, right? We have 13. No, well, no, we have a lot more. We have 106. So we could definitely put more around the ship if we need to. I want to keep putting out a little more of these corner ones, or do I just do a full rectangular one? I feel like we could put one over here like that, but that looks a little bit ridiculous. And we can't put one like that because that's kind of in the way. Yeah, a lot of this is kind of in the way. So putting a solar panel there is probably not going to work out. We could probably put it back here on the refinery, but I don't think we could put anything on the speed mods over here. Can we? Oh, we could. Interesting. All right, so maybe we do that. Maybe we put it down here on the tail end, although probably not the best idea, but we'll do it anyways, just to put that there. And we'll put this one right here if we can. Nope, nope, this one we can't. We have to get it closer to there in order for that to work. So we'll do the same thing for this one. Why make it different? All right, there we go. Okay, we got one solar panel. I'm trying to think. Should we do it that way or flip it around? Should probably just flip it around. This is probably going to be temporary. Okay. So we have a little bit extra solar panels for now. And if we had to go the route of putting more, we could do that. We could just do this. I think we have just enough space for it. Although, not ideal space, obviously, because... yeah, it doesn't really work out that well here. We'll leave it for now, I think. I mean, we have a little bit of ability to get some solar panels for now, so that should be more than sufficient. And we just need a whole bunch of girders or glass, which we can't build. Unless we decide to, like, say, dismantle everything that we have just to see what we can build. Which sounds like a terrible idea, but we could do that. I mean, I just threw everything in the large cargo container right now, and this is all the materials that we have, which still pretty significant. I mean, superconductors, we were keeping that to make the shield emitters and everything like that. Should I put the shield emitters now? Can I even put the shield emitters on the ship? I didn't really read up on how to do all that, so that might not work out. So let's see. Those are the Dark Stars shields, it looks like. So we need the ship shield emitter, which is this. And I think we got rid of our radio components and detector components, which we needed. And a whole bunch of metal grids as well, and steel plates. So we can't even make this anymore because I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff for it. Ship emitters and the controller. So the controller block is this, which isn't too bad. Okay, and then you have the table, which we could just put down here and look at it. Which also wouldn't be a bad idea because it has that nice little look to it. So if we were to put the shield emitter, so must be in the open to function and have a control block to work. out in the open, meaning not in the ship. I would assume that's the case. And if that is the case, I guess we could put it back here for fun. Ooh, okay, so there's a pipe there, so that's not ideal. So we can't put it down like that. So we need to turn this into a conveyor junction. A block, basically. So I guess we're putting that shield emitter out here. Is there a decent side to do this? Nope. We'll leave that there. And let's see if we have enough mats for all this. It looks like it needs a ton of stuff. And obviously, steel plates is a no-go right now because I think we spent it all. So let's see. Actually, get rid of all that. Yeah, we definitely need a lot more mats for the shield. Actually, that's a lot of materials. I think all of it generally goes into this. So, not sure why I can't pick up superconductors that we do have. Perfect. Do we have enough for a table? No, we ran out of superconductors. We only have 200. Hold on. Wait. If the controller no, field emitters. Field emitters. Did we get all the field emitters on there already? I don't even see that we need field emitters. Or it's really down in the list. No, we don't need field emitters. Or once again, it's really down in the list. I can't see it. And that could be the case. Ship shield emitter. Oh, wait. This one looks better. Hold on. Shield modulator. I don't even know what that means. Ship shield emitter, station shield emitter, ship shield emitter. I think this one's smaller, right? Yeah, this one might be smaller. But not really. It's using the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. So this one might actually look better here. So hold on. Let me scratch that if we can. So here's the ship shield emitter. So I can place here, which matches with what we already have. So that's would be a lot better placement than the round one that's kind of like a gyroscope. And I'm just gonna put whatever we have here on. Okay, so it takes the gravity gen. And our ship is kind of looking like a fish with something attached to it. Gravity components, good. So the things that we got rid of was radio components, detector components, and of course steel plates. So that's our fault there. Oxygen tank. We need some oxygen really quick. Right, so we probably can't even produce any right now, right? So like say, I don't even know how much we need. But yeah. Oh no, we are able to make some. Probably not a lot. So we needed 40 and 20. Okay. Is it because we have some iron? Yeah, we have some iron left. Not a lot, I think, right? Oh no, we have a decent amount actually. Huh. That's good. I mean, we still have enough for the controller, right? Okay, I think we just ran out of the mats. Rockets we can get rid of, I think. Rockets. And here, basic assembler, we can take out these things. But with a regular assembler, we can take out a lot more. So rockets, I know has platinum. Uranium, platinum, things like that. And silicon, which is very, very little, 0.07. So that's not even worth it to dismantle. All these are not worth it to dismantle. Metal grids we can get rid of for the steel plate. Well, we still have iron, so I'm not sure why these are not producing. I'll take the iron, just throw it in the assembler, I guess. Oh no, we're missing nickel. For this project, so looks like we should just disassemble. Oh, maybe not 100, maybe 50 of the metal grids. Give us the nickel and everything that we could use. Here's the detector components. So we need 9 more and 20 of the detectors. These or radio components, and we should have our shields up and running, I think. But we also need the ship controller. Okay, so radio needs silicon and not nickel. So what can we get rid of? Probably whatever displays we have left, and maybe some computers, which we don't have much of. But that's the only thing I can see that has silicon that's in my pockets. There's some solar panels, and we have a lot as well, so we could do that. Ooh, field emitters have a lot, but we need the field emitters for the controller, I think. Oh, and before I forget, we should put a camera somewhere. Whether it's going to be a top-mounted camera or a regular camera. We put it up here. Well, we can't put it up here, so that's a problem. I guess top-mounted up here. Nope, we can't put any top-mounted cameras. Can we put one down here? Oh, we can put it here, a little bit towards the left. So that's an idea. Or we scrap that and turn this into a half block. I think that is the way to go. And of course, that makes it an issue because we don't have any steel plates. So produce some steel plates. That'll be awesome. Okay, we'll place that there. We'll put our camera right here. I think that little dot is the point that we need. Yep. There we go. We got a camera right there so we can see on the outside just a tiny bit. And our shield emitter is pretty much done. It's active, I think. Fully complete right there. We just need to can't fully put everything in there, so that's fine. So this ship shield emitter is the same as this one, right? Yeah, it takes about the same amount of mats. I think it's just smaller form. So like the controller would be the smaller form as well, where the table is. The table seems to be costing a little less. Do we need both or one? I'm hoping one. Because I'm gonna put the table down probably right over here, if anything. Which is not the best placement, but that's where it's gonna go. I would prefer it to be somewhere in the middle, but we didn't get the space for that, so we'll just put it here. And looks like we had just enough for it. And look at that. We have a shield modular thing on the bottom. It's oh, I forgot. It might take a lot of batteries. That might not be a good thing. So here's all the stats. Shields are up. I'm not even sure how it looks like right now. Can we even see the shield? No, I don't see anything. And that could be because we don't have much power. Shields up, shields down. Self-manage. Sphere field, or is this sphere field? I think that works. And then we have to increase the size on our own. Is that how it works? Width offset, height offset, things like that. I don't think so. Or it's still charging. It might be still charging, and it's definitely gonna kill my batteries. That's a little bit worrying. So depleting in 10-11 minutes. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. So, I mean, it's looking good on the in terms of down here. If you see that, I think I gotta I gotta really read up on that. Let's just turn it off for now. I know I just killed all my batteries already anyway, so let's not have that do anything right now. We have it. We can turn it on. But definitely something we shouldn't have on currently, because it will drain our power. So there's that. All right, so everything looks good. The only thing is, cargo wise, we don't seem to have much stuff still. And we got a little bit more now from dismantling metal grids and things like that, in which we could continue to do that and continue to do this. But we're not gonna be able to make glass, I think, unless we get rid of all our solar cells, which might be something we do. Wow, glass takes 5 silicon. Wow. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Okay, so let's just get out of here. Let's see. Do we fly here or the top? I think here, because the top doesn't have all the windows. And we need to put all our settings here. Oh, we didn't put a connector anywhere as well, so that's an issue. I was thinking of putting a connector kind of towards the outside, right over here if we could. Probably can't do it on this block anymore, so it has to be a little bit lower. So it has to be right here where the camera is, and kind of connect from any one of these spots. Yeah, I'd rather connect in the front so I can see and connect and dock. Or we put it down here, but I don't think we have if there's a port big enough for that, to be honest. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes once we get to a base. But yeah, let's head over. Let's head on out. Let's finish up the ship as much as we can. Of course, we're missing the windows and stuff, but we're not airtight, but we have an oxygen tank or bottles on ourselves, so we should be okay. All right, time to head out. First we should get over there to the unknown signal, and then we should go to the SPSL. The unknown signal's here. We got 9 minutes, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But first thing we want to do is group some of our things here. So our forward thrusting, which consists of all this. Actually, no, sorry. Backwards. Once again, messing all that up. Let's just do... this is going to be the mush station. We should change it to mush ship. I'm going to say MS brakes. And everything else, thruster-wise. Minus backwards, so minus this one, and this one is the MS gas, or gaze, as I always name it that for some reason. That's good to go. Our batteries. So we have the DS bats and everything, but everything now is not just DS. Now everything is going to be, oh, I say MS. Let's just do that for whatever reason. All right, so delete this one, and we are good. We can get rid of this. Still a lot of air vents, but we don't even need all these air vents. Basic assembler. We should really take out the basic assembler. We don't really need it, and I think we're good. Yeah, we should be good here. The gyroscope, we have one. And it's 100%. Do we want it to be 100%? It looks like we do. Okay. That's fine. Ship's gotten a little heavy. Sliding doors, hatch doors. Make sure they're all closed. We got a few small cargo containers, which is fine. These are fine. Yep, we are good to go. What was that all about? Warfare batteries, negative 166 days. um, okay. Fully recharges in negative days. Okay, well, our hydrogen engine's not even on, so I don't know what that's about. Do you want to use hydrogen for our thrusters right now? I mean, we could. It's gonna be minimal impact to our hydrogen. So our groupings here. So we need our gas. Toggle on off. And our brakes. Toggle on off. And our batteries will do recharge on off. And we're good to go. So let's head over to the unknown signal just to get what we can from there first. And then we're going to transport ourselves to the SPSL station. Hopefully, we find something good. Alright, as we're slowing down, I can always get the unknown signal. It's 200 away, not too far. And this will give us some parts as well as new skins with boots. I don't think I have that. And some money, which is great. And a parachute hat. Although a large one, I think needs 20 in order to shoot out a parachute. And there's an antenna here, so that's gonna give us radio components, which will net us some silicon, which is desperately needed. Okay, that's gone. There's an escort there. All right. Is the ship still called a respawn pod? It's not. Okay, so I was banking on that to remain a respawn pod. And oh, did it shift? And maybe it did. It just glided a little bit further than I wanted to. Yeah, I think that was the case. Right? No. What is going on here? Huh? Oh, there's our ship. Okay, so did it glitch out a little bit? That's not good. I saw a little bit of a shield there for whatever reasons. And it's labeling the respawn pod over there when it's right here instead. So I need to put a beacon here or an antenna so I can know where my ship is at all times. So respawn pod GPS is no longer a go. I was hoping that would still stay, but I guess not. All right, so it is what it is. So I gotta be careful of not losing my ship. Did I just put the door upside down? Oh no, I was upside down. All right, SPSL station, mining station, I think it is, and that is over there. So we gotta fly kind of like this, away from the planet a little bit. We're gonna go full speed. We get 38 minutes with full speed without thrusters, ion thrusters, but we are also using hydrogen at the same time, so there is that. All right, we are 100%. We let go of everything because we have the brakes on, and we're good to go. So the hydrogen engine we have is off. So where's all my power coming from? Probably from the sun, although I don't even know where the sun is. I should really create my camera panning, which is going to be custom control turret with a rotor hinge and everything like that. And that way I can move around and see things a little bit better. I could put that on the top, I think. Yeah, that might work. I can see a little bit better. Or in the front. The front would work, but I just gotta make it in a specific way so it doesn't look too crazy. But flying like this is not too bad. So the bridge windows, it looks good, but I can't really see too much either. So maybe we change this to a helm. But I can see left and right fairly well. But when we run into fighting other ships, that's where it's gonna get a little bit tricky with our current view. It's not gonna be exactly fun targeting, but of course if we put turrets, it should be fine for the most part in terms of that. Everything will be auto aiming, but we just gotta dodge our own and things like that. But of course we're gonna have shields as well, so that kind of helps a little bit. I just want to check since we're so far away. Look at the batteries. So we did charge up megawatts, so we did a little bit more than half for these batteries with the hydrogen as we were building out things and having it on. This one not so much. This one didn't charge up much at all. All right, so that's fine. I mean, we could put the hydrogen engine right here to toggle on and off. I think some of you mentioned that turning off the refineries and assemblers and things like that can help. So let's just look for that. So we have the refinery and assemblers. So we have the basic assembler and the regular assembler. So we'll group this to reassemble. And we'll just put that right here in toolbar 2 to toggle on and off. So we'll turn that off for now. All right, so we are in the gravity field, so that's not great. I'm gonna fly up a little bit. I don't want to get into the gravity field too much. And it looks like we are getting ourselves into the field a little too much. And we're still about 57 kilometers away. I mean, if we blast ourselves right through the gravity, we should be okay, but I don't think we can hold the ship up with one hydrogen thrust on a gravity planet, so we definitely need to stay away from it. I mean, we are dropping down a little bit in terms of meters, but that looks like it's going away a bit now because we're flying past. I think we hit the peak of the spiral, the spear of the gravity, and the gravity's gone. All right, perfect. So if I pitch myself down a little bit, that's probably when we're gonna run back into the gravity field. And the station, shoot, it's kind of looking like it is in the planet. All right, we'll just keep on moving along just in case it isn't. And I'm gonna change this to the mush ship. And instead of encounter, I'm gonna see ECR mush ship. Yes? No? I don't know. What's ECR? Alright, we'll just change that as that. Alright, so we're 52 away and ooh, okay, yes. That station is definitely in the planet. So let's just fly away as far as we can from the gravity field and kind of reassess. Okay, we're out of it. Let's just float around just a tiny bit. Hopefully we don't crash into an asteroid. But yeah, that station is definitely in the planet. It very much looks like it. Yeah, I don't think 51 kilometers would be on the other side of the planet at this point. And it's in a very rocky station as well. And there's no way I can get down there without parachutes and everything like this at the moment. And we're likely not going to go on the planet. We're doing a space survival. So We're gonna survive outside of a planet, so definitely not gonna go there. The stations that are outside of the atmosphere of planet is right over there, which is only 158 kilometers away. Oh, I think we're on the other side of the planet now, so that's a problem. All right, so that was a waste of time. We should actually we shouldn't get to the MN or MK stations because they are on the other side of the world. We should go back to whatever was kind of close to us, which was the HS station there, and get some more data pads and kind of hope for the best and everything like that from there. I'm gonna get this unknown signal really quick and kind of get back to the HS station, and we'll reassess from there. We also need to put in a connector as well. But we gotta kind of look at the docking, and I think the docking was actually the front. The front was, yeah, it was in the front because we definitely can't fit in that little docking station anymore that they have there. So we do need to put a connector. I mean, the connector we could do on the bottom, but on the bottom it would just be very, very hard to do, to be honest. All right, we are heading towards that unknown signal. We should slow down by the time we get there. Everything's lighting up like Christmas with all the thrusters. All right, here we go. Button right there. Oh, this one flies away. That's not good. Just match speed and shut that off. And this is extra metal grid, so this is useful to have for sure. We gotta be careful with this floating around business because the ship doesn't have an antenna and I could potentially lose it. And I hope that never does happen. All right, so I don't think we have enough mats, but I mean, we probably do. If we are gonna put a connector, it's gonna be right over here. So we do have to get rid of this camera, unfortunately, but it's fine because we should be making a turret style one anyways, so we could have a better view and pan and everything like that. So we should put a connector here, so we do have to get rid of this. I gotta regroup this one, unfortunately, as well. Okay, so a connector is gonna be here, or a conveyor, I should say. Then we'll throw in the thruster back here. And then the connector is going to be focused right over here. So either we use that or we use the tubings to do this. Or these reinforced ones. That would kind of work out as well too. We'll do this C version. It's going to expose a little bit on one side. That's fine. And then we have this one here. This one. We can expose all in one side. That's fine too. Or we just cover up like this. Then that side's exposed anyway, so we just do it this way. And do we want one more? Should we do the connector right here or do one more? I'd probably do one more and then connector here, which kind of looks a little odd, but that should be okay, I think. All right, got a connector right in the front, which is pretty good. All right, that makes it look a little odd, but we could clean it up with these blocks like this, if anything. I'm not gonna do that now. All right, so let's get back. Let's fly back to the station over there. And also, where is my brakes? We gotta figure that out. We gotta right here. This one is back. We gotta save that, and we're good to go. All right, let's go flying that away. Oop, did that save? Yeah, backwards. So we should be okay. So Turn that off, fly forward, and pretty much wait till we get there. It's gonna take a while. 38 kilometers. It's gonna be a decent amount of time. But we're just gonna kind of float there anyway, so we're not gonna be wasting any hydrogen or much hydrogen at all. Right, so we pretty much made it back to this space, the DVHS station. And I guess we're gonna keep trying our luck with the data pads to find a mining ship or so. Okay, we're gonna crash right into this if we don't slow down, which wouldn't be a problem anyways, but yeah, we're not gonna slow down time. So we're gonna have a nice big boom. Oof. That was a crazy ring. Yeah, we definitely can't fit ourselves in here with this ship, obviously. So we're gonna stick ourselves right here. But the problem is, will our connector fit? With our window being so up front. Do I have to stick it out even more? Probably. And I wish I had the camera still there, but I don't. So can I just do it that and hope it fits? We're switch lock. Alright, so we are not even close to what I think. Oh, we are. Kind of. So we do need to stick it out by 1 or 2 more. There's no way. Yeah, there's definitely no way for me to get that connected, I think, at this point. Because if we go down, I think that's the lowest we can go. Right there. And touching that piece. That's not great. I mean, if we turned it to the side, would that help? So if we did kind of like this, let's back it up. Kind of like this. Would that give us enough room? Yeah, that might actually work. So we need to go down just a tad and to the left. Let's see. To the left a bit and down. Is there anything magnetizing it? No. Oh, we're so close. All right, more left. Right, there we go. Oh, okay. We are in. This is looking good. So that works out because right there is the issue. Or if we were right side up, which would be this way. This is blocking us from getting in. So tilting it ever so softly kind of works out. All right, so let's just get back into this station. So once again, we'll have to roll the dice here, and it's good to see some of the NPCs here as well. Okay, so store-wise, yeah, once again, I mean, we could buy computers and actually, you know what? We could buy a lot of stuff and just disassemble them as we've been doing to get more parts. It's going to be a slow process, but it's not terrible. It looks like we sell certain things too, but not too much. I mean, we could make radio components or detective components and sell it for profit. And or we can make a lot of money by dismantling all our metal grids and get the cobalt out of it and sell it. That could work too. I mean, contracts are pretty much still our way to go, unfortunately. So I'm pretty sure we don't have all the parts for repair missions, so we can't do that. But it's a decent chunk of money if we can get it done. I'm not even sure how much certain things they really need for repairs. We could try one out just for fun. We could probably want to try one that's like shorter in time frame, so we know that could be nothing too crazy. 45 oxygen bottles would net us half a mil. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what that's gonna require, but yeah, some of these repair contracts are pretty cheap. Some of them are really expensive, and those are hours and hours of time to do. I don't think those are even worth doing, but we'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, we definitely need that mining station somewhere close. That would definitely help us a lot. And why are you not selling me data pads right now? All right, so not much we do here. We kind of gotta wait for the refresh of the store so we can get data pads if anything. So might be quite some time before we actually get anything significant here. So yeah, not much we can sell. I mean, some of these things we can sell, like radio components. That's gonna give us 507 per. I mean, I got that from the unknown signals. I could probably just sell that. It's not a big deal. Sell that, get some extra money, which we are pretty broke. We have 4,000. We have less than what we started with, so that's not great. We got rid of a lot of solar panels, so that's not going to help either. Like I said before, we could just we could sell cobalt for a decent chunk of money, I think. 70, but that's gonna get rid of all our metal grids. So not all, but a chunk of metal grids that we could use. But what we're gonna use it for? I mean, right now the only thing we use it for is cargo containers, which we don't need, and hydrogen thrust, which we could use, but we still have some. So let's just sell it, unless there's an acquisition for it. But the acquisition probably doesn't even ask for much. Usually acquisitions don't ask for much cobalt anyways. So I should not worry about that. No. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I would like to make 45 bottles, but I think that's going to use a lot of silicon, which I don't necessarily have too much of. But I got to do a spreadsheet for all these things here, so that I know what they cost and what they have, so I can buy and sell that way. So even though I simulated a ship and merged it with our respawn pod, we're still going to struggle with the trading process because we don't really have that much math. I mean, if I dismantle everything, that can tell us a little bit better idea of what we can make and what we do have, so then we can sell and make money. I think we have some magnesium powder too, so we can make some money off that way. But I think we're going to wait for the next episode to do all this, because I want to make sure I know I'm making a decent chunk of money here and not wasting money. All right, so let's call it a day. It's been quite a bit building out the ship, getting it mobile. So of course, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, and of course I'll see you guys next time. Bye.